Hey guys, how's it going? Back from a fumbled intro attempt. I made the mistake of starting this series right before I was going to be unable to record for a while. So it's been a little bit. I did the same thing with the Bobo Bay one, where I went to Italy right when I had started kicking off those recordings. Um, but I'm back, and a couple things. I'm switching to keyboard um, for a couple reasons. For one, I watched the other recording and realized that you could still hear me using the controller, which kind of nullified the point of avoiding the keyboard and the mouse clicks. And then additionally, to kind of curb that concern, I have created a very makeshift, I guess you could call it a silencer for my mouse, which makes it sound a lot more refined than it is. I took an old shoebox and I cut a hole in it, and I've wrapped it in cloth, quite a bit of cloth, and with like a sketchbook on top of it to weigh the cloth down to make sure the box and the cloth doesn't shuffle around, to kind of muffle the sounds of my mouse and its unbelievably loud clicks. As far as I could tell in the recordings, it seemed to have worked pretty well. You might still hear my keyboard, it's a little clackety, but regardless, it is at least a little better, and that is enough for me. So I want to get back in and kind of explore the world of the Bloodline a little bit more. Last time, I remember I was getting the shit kicked out of me by these goblins, and we're going to change that. And I don't care if I spend 3 episodes doing it. I was kind of hoping I could aggro just one, but I guess it's like, it's all or nothing. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Although, gotta say, a lot of goblins. Ooh, did I crit? Made him bleed somehow? Okay, I've got to remember that my range is just a little bit longer than it looks like it is. I also recall there being like a parry, sort of. Or at least in the sense... Okay, do it to him. Okay, holy, they got fast hands. They've got fast hands. That's okay. Oh, I don't know. Do I pull the sword back out? Let's try it with the sword. We can get a little funny with it whenever we're a little stronger. Let's pop out our claymore, and let's just see if this makes it a little more reasonable. Do not fear, though. We will be throwing hands eventually. It's the only way to go. Thank you for my achievement for running. I'd like to bring my weapon back out. Okay. I'd like to skip that. Oh. I mean... I feel like the AoE is a little better. But it's kind of slow. It's kind of slow. So let's charge like a... Boom. Okay. Can I be honest? I feel like I did a little better with the fists. They're pretty tough. I mean, don't get me wrong. Let's just go back out with the fist. If it's not going to make it significantly easier, then a warrior never gives up. Except for when he did a second ago, but that doesn't count. I don't know, you think maybe there's a world where I'm supposed to be not immediately trying to fight them? Like, do you think maybe they anticipated that I would, I don't know, gear up or speak to that person over there, or perhaps do anything else but go straight towards them? Also, let's peep into the skill tree real quick, because I think last time... Hold on, let me get my bearings while I remember the keyboard controls versus what I was doing. So, let's go to the unarmed. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of I have an unarmed proficiency point. Can't use them though, considering. So I feel like this is a front flip, and that's cool. So I'm getting it. And I feel like Hammer Strike, pretty low cost and cooldown. This is cool, but I feel like Hammer Strike is going to be important for my future here. So I equipped it, but how do I actually... how do I actually use it? I'm guessing the skill book? Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, we can work with that. So let's just try this. Okay, we could do something with this. We work what we got. So let's just test this out. Oh my. Okay. I'm not spamming, you're spamming. All right, well that makes a huge difference. I'm just running around like ground pounding everyone, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take whatever works. Do a little victory front flip. Okay. You're not ready for this? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Interesting. The blood's a little... It's kind of... Why does it almost look like little flower petals? I don't think that's the intention, but it does look that way. Any loot? Is there anything I can... Or is this more so just they needed to be getting, gotten rid of? That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I leveled up too, so let's Oh, no, I didn't. Did I? Is this separate from... Okay, yeah, I can't choose one of these. It's making me dizzy. Blocking attacks while unarmed consumes less stamina. Getting a crit spot while unarmed replenishes 50% of your... Okay, so that is what that was. It was a little spot that I could punch to do some damage. Okay. Yeah, let's just go all in on that. Let's just look at some of this. Not a whole lot in the shield tree. Wait, scroll. Fusion kick. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. What's the focus? Magic, I guess. Tech, etc. Loot. Might just have to fiddle around with the loot just because I can. Just because it'll be pretty awesome. Whoa. Go back over here. I just want to see something. Can I turn into like a bear or something? Direwolf, Willow Run. Take the form of a rabbit. Summon a bird. Summon a giant. Turn into a goblin whelp. Oh, interesting. So it's just like a sneaky little... But there's a crazy transformation here at the end. There has to be. The bird explodes upon impact. So these are more temporary. Like, you're turning into the animal for the ability, but you're not necessarily living that way. Which is fine, although I think it would be cool if you kind of... like, maintained your form. Maybe you do, and I misunderstood, but I think it'd be more interesting that way, but that's more of a personal preference, and you can't fault them for that. Let's get back to the castle here and see what sweet rewards we can get, and if it will allow us the ability to get a piece of wheat. Hello, Harbinger. I hope you are well. What can I do to help? Choice of interest. The strongbow could use with some more decorations. Okay. Sure. Let's do it. Basic logs. Okay. Yeah, I read that. God, I wish I could pop. Oh. Oh, hold on. Had to lock in for a second. It's really just that easy. Ooh, fumbled it. So wait, am I... Is it implying there's a world where I could pick up the... I don't know. I feel like that's enough wood. Oh, well, I was going to chop down 5. Okay. We can do that. I keep habitually clicking it just a second too soon, but we're getting there. Perfect chop. Is he the best woodcutter in the castle? Is he the only woodcutter in the castle? Maybe. Okay. Okay. All right. Ooh. Sorry to yawn. Okay. Oh, the wrong ways. Go over to the decorating 101 board. Like this. It's in caps. Is this a sort of... Okay. So a lot of my stuff can be done from here. Rotate objects. Oh, interesting. It has the W ASD is not working. It kind of is, but it's clunky and kind of super slow. Maybe you can modify that though. I'm not gonna give that a negative because I'm not sure. Maybe there's a way to edit that. But for now, we'll just cursor over. So we need to build some fences. So I guess I would... I don't know. Okay, let's... Where do you think it would start? Like right here? Oof. So if you hover over the post, it will then activate the kind of automated like snap-on. It's a little finicky, but that's okay. That's fine. We'll build one just to say that we did. Will those fences stop a lot of anything? No. But they're there. Look at them. Did I line it up okay? I mean... It's fun. I built those fences. What do I get? Oh, interesting. Oh, show me. We are changing that name for sure. Hopping over here. Okay. Let's just randomize a couple times to see. Dire Harbor. Lost Barrow. Just had that terribly lost barrow, I think. Brittlewell. Huh? Huh. I don't know. We'll go with a classic. Girthland, where the girth can be found. Summer. Is the summary just this? Really hoping I was able to make a description for the city. Would have been pretty good. Bard theme. So these are the kind of people we could attract. I think it would be funny. Oof. I'm kind of feeling the thief theme. And then I just don't interact with any of the thieves. That could be kind of awesome. I don't know how good of an idea it is to invite a bunch of thieves into your city, but it would be funny. We're obviously not earning anything yet. Nobody wants to come to Girthland as it is. We named that village. We'll come over here to Mary. Totally forgot I made my voice incredibly high-pitched. And the exhausted grunts coming out of them while I run is something. Okay. Why does it have to be a little village? It's literally called Girthland, lady. Come on. Start with something simple. A building that won't take too much material. Let's go with a bakery. Just some pipe. Weren't we already baking? Do we need this? Okay. Okay. I feel a little. Hold on. Is there? That doesn't matter. Whoa. I got a little funky. Let's do. Yeah, why not? It's a good bakery spot as any. Wow, the first thing I see is a wizard tower. That's not happening. Quite a few buildings. Let's do a bakery. There must be a way to gather wheat, because that is a lot of wheat. Let's run back over here. What do you got to say to me? About the bakery, tell me more. Okay, where do I get the wheat? So I could just show up and take their wheat? Okay. Ooh, I mean, sorry, map. I don't know what that was, but it was not a map. I'm assuming I can look at the overworld. Uh-oh. Tell you what, computer did not like what just happened. Interesting. So we got like a kind of overworld. I know I mentioned this before, but I was curious about how it would. Yeah, I don't. This is a lot like Mountain Blade. No. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. So let's save. Assuming. I'm gonna wager I saved. flying ship. Do you think the village is this way? I'm gonna assume it would be. Because I kind of like the idea of showing up and taking their wheat. It kind of just feels like something this guy would do. What's going on there? Do you think? Let's just see what this does. Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Wow, they were. Who do you think that my friends? Oh, are you my friend? No, you're not. Okay, I did it to him. Okay. Oos. Do it to him. Do it to him. We're flipping. I'm telling you, I'm like that. Tear him up, tear him up, tear him up. Do it to him. Okay, I swear to God, I've got hands. I've got real hands. Can I take that? Nope. Nope. Why did I walk up into melee range to see if I could take whatever that was? I didn't think that was a thing that could be picked up that way. But I'm telling you, I had some real heat going on there. Like I feel like this might lag a little bit. But I feel like I had that, so if that's still there. Is it over here? Is that a bear? Is that a bear? Do you think? Let's just try to communicate. Let's just see what that does. Communicating did not work. That's a big bear. Hey, that's a big bear. Well, you might have a problem. Oh, we might have a... Take the... Oh. I'm agile. I'm agile. I move like that. Take these. Take these. I'm telling you, in a one-on-one scenario, like, I'm kind of that guy. Holy... Oh my God. Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay? Oh no. Oh no. What kind of fucking Cronenberg bear bullshit was that? Oh, that was pretty good. So I guess I can just go back to the overworld. So if you were to ask yourself, who wins, man or bear, it seems it's me. It's this guy. I don't feel like fighting them right now. Do you guys see a village? Do we remember? I don't know why I'm asking like you'd be able to respond. I feel like the name was Millshade. So let's go over there. Okay, we speed it up a little bit. We're moving. Ooh. Ogre Den sounds problematic. Ooh, mining hotspot. Do you think things get worse at night? Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, I've got... Oh. Oh, loop him? Loop him? Loop him? Swear to God, I'm like that. I'm like that. Untouchable, on foot. The fastest man alive. That is my bloodline. You look like you're... I like how even kneeling, I am exactly the right height to speak to you. Imagine being a villager here and you just see some dude who's like the height of your knees sprinting in at Mach 10 in the middle of the night. Do you think I'm nice? You think I'm rude? Oh, sorry. I think he's neutral right now. I don't think we know what we're feeling. He's looking for work. Yeah, I gathered that. I gathered that you liked bugs a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Dude, I'm agile. It's my whole thing. Oh, that's a cow. Can I milk it? You milkable? You milkable? There's a little yellow thing down there. Was that a critical hit spot? Was it? I don't know what it was trying to have me do there, but it can't have been anything good. So, do you think they'll get mad if I take the wheat? Do you think you'll think they'll judge me in some kind of way? I feel like that'd be unreasonable. I feel like, you know, to some extent, what's a fellow to do? Plus, they left it out here unharvested. But luckily, it seems like here in the Bloodlines world, wheat is infinite, never ending. As much as you could ever wish for. Also, I forgot how beautifully I managed to craft the proportions on this fella. And somehow the scythe just looks kind of right. If scythe combat's a thing, I might have to consider. So let's peep the inventory for one before we look at it up. So 50 wheat I needed. I think that sounds right. 50 wheat sounds right. In worst case, I'll run back. Let's level up real quick. 2 skill points should be popping up. What were we doing? I think I determined that I just wanted to be really... I've been thinking about that. On that note, it's not really telling me what they do exactly, but I think it'd be awesome if I was just really strong. Also, super interesting that I can modify them anytime that I want. Yeah, let's just be strong. Let's just be really strong. I feel like I got a lot more air than I was supposed to on that, if I'm being honest. Okay, am I stupid? Is there a place that's measuring like my other stats? Because I don't recall jumping even being a thing in here. Utility gadgets. Like, is there not a place to see? Maybe you get it later. Maybe you don't. I don't really know, but it's fine either way. Dropkick's kind of awesome. Huge, dude. Okay, so this is literally perfect in conjunction with the hammer strike. feel like I'm unusually strong already relative to what I've done. But I kind of like so far that I don't feel like I have to be doing anything, you know? Like really there's nothing stopping me from just showing up somewhere. In fact, let's just step off the beaten path for a second. Let's see how much it punishes me for going somewhere I definitely shouldn't be. So there's Girthland. Three Sisters Forest, the Mage College. The Molten Crag sounds pretty scary, doesn't it? I feel like we could find like a dragon or something over there. It feels like a possible outcome. And I saved. So that's fine. Inspection station. Let's keep going to the Molten Crag. We'll see what's over there. We'll see what's going on. It's really tempting to walk in a bandit fortress and just see. Whoa. 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 I have lingering concerns about what I'm going to find here. Do you think I can just, like, what do you think? It's a little finicky to navigate here, but it's fine. It feels like do you think there's anything in here? Let's just camp and see what this is like. So this is the crag. Huh. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh. Wait, I didn't equip. Do you think they'll let me do this? Oh. It's fine. Do it to him? Wow. Oh, it exploded. Okay. Do you think that's like a good thing? I feel like it might not be. It looks important. Take one of those. Take like 2 of these. All right. I'm noticing there might be some. Okay. Pretty solid AoE on that. This is where some people might prefer to be ranged. I don't believe in that. Let's just run and see what this thing is. Let's just see what we can get into. What do you think this is? It's okay. It's okay. With the power of my ground pounds, we could do anything. It seems really. I feel. I've got to say. I like how schlocky this is, and how like it's not. Nothing feels super serious right now. However, the scaling feels a little questionable, but let's just read. Good magic and rallied like-minded followers, particularly from the Lawnland region, claiming sovereignty over a barren borderland. He built a powerful cragstone intended to purge the world of arcane magic. However, Eldern mages destroyed the cragstone with the very magic he despised, unleashing a catastrophic surge of energy that transformed the once lush green grasslands into the molten crag, a fiery wasteland that stands as a testament to his failed ambitions. Okay. Well, I said it wasn't very serious. Then we got into some pretty... It's a little dark to know that this used to be a kind of nice area, but what can you do? It happens to the best of us. I'm sorry, little fella. I'm sorry to do that. Hope you guys didn't know each other. So seemingly... Oh, wait, whoa. Oh. Well, that did more damage. I thought it was be a two-piece. So is there cool stuff I can get? Like, is there loot anywhere? Is there anything I can... What are you? Okay, well. I'm not good enough for that. Let's mosey on into this castle. And then, I guess once we check this out, I'll end the episode. Don't know how long this has gone. It's feeling a little long, but it's okay. Hey, buddy. Sorry, but... Whoa, you were... Reevaluate. Huh. Okay. Oh. What do you think happened to that guy? He wasn't even over there. Ah. Take these, take that. That's right. I'm Girthland's one and only pugilist. Oh, not the move I wanted to do. Oh, okay. Felt like I was still alive there, but I was not. Not my best combat. Interesting, though. That's pretty explorable. That has a little bit of... I'm intrigued. I saw a box, too. I wish to open it and take what's inside. Well, that'll have to wait for next time. I feel like this is going on a little long. But thank you guys for watching. And also, if you would like to leave... For one, any suggestions for other indie games to check out? I'm always on the lookout for any that are not really talked about too much, in most part because I think it's fun to kind of play games that aren't perfect. I want to say no games are perfect, really, but things that aren't super AAA and polished. Even indie games that have big teams or have been worked on for a really long time. It's more fun for me to explore things that are kind of iffy sometimes. So far, I'm not sure where the Bloodline falls for me on that scale so far, but it's been okay. There's some issues that I'll probably talk about eventually when I do like the kind of summary episode where I say whether I think it should be considered for play. Should you look for it on sale? Can I give it a little rating? I'm never going to rate too harshly, though. I just don't think that most games are inherently like really bad. I think most of the time you can find fun in anything if you go into it with a positive outlook. But anyways, I will catch you next time. See you later.